girl you once. This is Miss Gigi coming at you again with another juicy episode. We are officially wrapping up Obama's President's Day 358 accomplishments. We are on part 19. Yay! Yes, the final list. We are on number 350. Oh my goodness, we are getting there. Tell me what you think about this information. Are you learning a lot of something you learned, or something new, or something you already know about our first black president? What the things he did in office? Was this anything was a shock to you? Let me know. Meet me in the comment section. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk about part 19. It's just general legislation that he passed that made a difference, a very big impact on our life and the way we do life here in America. So I'm so excited to get this part over with. It was just a lot. It was information heavy. It was so thick and juicy. It was just, you had to just chew on it in bite-sized pieces so that we can just, pretty much understand it and palatable, make it more palatable for you. So, I had fun learning a lot about our president and what he accomplished in the office, and everything that he went through. And, this is some of the things that, people say when they grow up, I want to be the president of the United States. Well, this is what the president of the United States, this is the things they have to handle. So go back and watch all 19 videos and just really focus in on the statutes in each of those videos and things that he had to address to make life, a lot better here in the United States as well as abroad. So not only you're the president of the United States, but you also got to make an impact abroad to make, to build a reputation with allies. We have allies in government, so in other companies, in other countries. Let's get straight into it. Part 19. Like I said, this is called general legislation. 350. He nominated Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan to the Supreme Court. Sotomayor, am I saying her name right? She's the first Hispanic justice in the court's history. And the women only represent, a third and fourth to serve on the court. So out of a total of 112 justices. That's really interesting. Thank you for that, Obama, for, recognizing that women, we are powerful and intelligent too, and we can do the job. If you give us the opportunity, we'll do a great job. Absolutely. 351, Obama appointed the most diverse cabinet in history, including more women than any other incoming president. Yeah, because you remember the landscape of America was, prior to the 60s, was very male chauvinist. And women, we just got our rights to be seen. Like, we just got our rights. So, I gotta remember what rights that is, but women rights. We just recently got our rights the last 100 years. So thank you for that, Obama. I'm very grateful. 332, Obama loosened the rules and allowed 14 states that legalized medical marijuana to regulate themselves without federal influence. Yeah, see, marijuana is not necessarily a federal, doesn't necessarily need federal guidance. It's medicine, but people, use it for recreation. So, but as far as medical goes, it's legal. So it's fine, whatever. So 353, Obama signed national service legislation. And tell me how you feel about legalizing medical marijuana. Are you for it or are you against it? Because medical marijuana saves lives. Marijuana saves lives. I've never had, let me tell you something. I think we all have. When we were 12 years old, we had, a little smoke, a little something like. I smoked a couple of blunts in my days. I smoked marijuana from the age of 12 or 13, 14, 15, 16. I smoked marijuana. My teenage years, some of my adult years, but after I gave birth to Malik, I never smoked it. I was just uh, focused on school and work and take care of my kid. So after Malik was born in 2005, I didn't smoke. I love my kid. Yeah. I just wanted to just focus on him. I was really happy for him. I was really happy he was born, and I just wanted to be the best mother, possible. And I just didn't want any. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anyone who do smoke weed. There's nothing wrong with that marijuana. You can do what you do. It's just I choose not to, and that's okay. Yeah. Do you, and I'll do me. Number 353, Obama signed national service legislation, increasing funding for national service groups, including triple the size of AmeriCorps program. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah. 354, Obama signed a bill that provided $4.3 billion in assistance to 9/11 first responders. That was one of the most horrible days in history. Where were you when 9/11 happened? Were you in school or were you at home? Were you at Starbucks? Where were you at when 9/11 happened? I was in college, and I was sitting in the classroom learning when 9/11 happened, and I was devastated when I saw it. It kind of instantly I was like, I couldn't really focus on my work. I didn't know anybody, but I had friends in New York, but I just had to, you know, I had to take a leave of absence, and they understood. I think a lot of students left the college campus that day to call their friends and family members back in New York to find out just what the hell is going on, like what happened. And then, another thing that saddens me is 9/11 is the start of the new year in Ethiopia. So that was like, what? Did you know that 9/11 is the day that there's Ethiopian holiday, New Year's Day? So it's happy, New Year's. Number 355, Obama signed a Class Resolution Act, Claims Resolution Act, which provided $4.6 billion in funding for a legal settlement with Black and Native American farmers who had been cheated out of government loans and natural resource royalties in the past. I don't understand why they was cheated. I'm glad you made that settlement. You went back and made it right, because these farmers, we need farmers for food. They grow stuff so we can eat. Why would you cheat them out of government loans? They got $4.6 billion. That's y'all complaining about food shortages. Pay the damn farmers what you owe, and then we won't have a food shortage. I mean, that's just on period. That just makes sense to me. Number 356. Obama helped those communities devastated by Hurricane Sandy. Oh, that was another one. Dang. That was big. Hurricane Sandy. Oh my goodness. Obama issued an executive order setting up the Hurricane Sandy Rebuilding Task Force and asked Congress to approve a $60 billion and supplemental assistance to aid storm recovery. That was big. Oh my gosh, you guys. Have any of your friends and family members been affected by Hurricane Sandy? Where were you when Hurricane Sandy took place? Again, I was in school. I guess I'm just a lifelong learner. So I stay productive a lot. But that was horrible. That was sad. Have any of your friends and family members been impacted by Hurricane Sandy? God bless you. That was rough. Oh my gosh, I saw it on the news, all those displaced people. That's just sad. That was a horrible, and big ups to FEMA, who stepped in with the recovery though. FEMA with the natural disaster, they always on point, and the American Red Cross. God bless you all for stepping in with the recovery efforts. Thank you for that. God bless you all. And they couldn't save everybody. People drowned, some people died, but god dang, they showed up. That was big, man. Hurricane Sandy, that was serious. 357, Obama produced 23 executive actions designed to make it easier for law enforcement to identify those who shouldn't have guns, thus helping them enforce the law. Yeah, And you know what? Yes, our law enforcement officers do need to identify those who shouldn't have guns, but also we need to identify law enforcement officers who shouldn't have guns either. Some of those law enforcement officers shouldn't be on the force, period. You understand? We need to check the laws on that. Oh, change.org petition. Please check out my change.org petition, Princess Gigi, helping with making sure that we address the mental stability of law enforcement and make sure that they get properly tested regularly tested and have their update so they can be safe and stop committing community harm and making sure that they're safe to be around. And they're not a danger to themselves. They're not a danger to their family. They're not a danger to the public. We need to make sure that our boys in blue are mentally stable for the job that they signed up for. And then they're not falling through the cracks. I think some of these officers are falling through the cracks. You can see that when you turn on the news. All right. Number 358. Obama expanded trade agreements to include stricter labor and environmental agreements in trade pacts like NAFTA. Yeah, stricter labor and environmental agreements. Okay. All right. Okay. That impacts the labor force and okay, make it more safer. That makes things more safer for workers. 359. Obama oversaw funding of the new design of the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History, which is scheduled to open on the National Mall in 2015. He protected the funding during the budget negotiations. Oh my gosh. Have y'all went to the new Smithsonian Museum of African American History? Have y'all been? Let me know what you think. Meet me in the comment section, Royal Ones. We need to have this conversation. Number 360, Obama oversaw and passed increased funding for the National Endowment for the Arts. Have any of you have artistic talent like dance, singing, acting? How do you feel about that? How did this impact your life? How did this make things easier for you for the arts? Do you have an art studio? Any of you out there artistic talent and you need funding for your studio and stuff like that? Did you get the funding? He increased funding for the National Endowment for the Arts. Did y'all get y'all funds out there? Artistic Royal Ones? You gotta reach out to government if you didn't get your money. Number 361. Obama expanded the authority of customs to improve enforcement of trade and custom laws and to better coordinate said enforcement amongst various agencies. You know, he's enforcing trade and customs, making sure that things are, people are not importing illegal stuff. So I know where they were going with that. Yeah, I get it. That was really, that's where that's going from. Okay. Yeah, he was the first black president he reelected by a wide margin too. So I'm real proud of him for that. So let me know what you think about this part of part 19, the final wrap up of Black of the President's Day. We're celebrating Barack Obama. And so meet me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Any of these legislation stand out to you and did it personally impact your life? Let me know what you think. Let's have this conversation. Thank you so very much for listening to this message, Royal Ones, and sticking with me through all 358 pieces of legislation. Let me know what impacted you, what you like, what you didn't like, and the change.org petition came out of this by researching and going through the laws and stuff like that. That's what sparked change. Change comes out of this. Once you sit down and you listen and you research and something pulls at your heart and your mind, you start thinking about it, and then you want to impact change. So let me know what you think. Do any of these legislation want you to impact change? Meet me in the comment section. Let's have this conversation. Thank you so much for listening to this message. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye.